Up on stream in about 2 seconds or something.
Let's see if a commercial comes up or not.
It will.
What was a commercial that came up earlier, which was like "Until it's too late," and then that was it. Oh no, so there's a hawk and a motorcycle and then a guy named Lawhawk,
The hell?
and the ad is going to be for.
This is the Division, the one that I have.
Let's see. It's the same guy talking. I bet it's like for like Dollar Shave Club or something.
Dollar Shave Club.
I seriously want to get the Division.
Yeah, Division doesn't seem that bad.
Oh no, Taco Bell.
The last
Taco Bell? Wait, what?
Not that I had it mute, so I just had to go by what it looked like.
Yeah. That's how I usually roll.
Mm.
Okay, let me check the channel. If the channel looks good. I'm not playing that. I'm playing Squishy the Suicidal Pig. Okay, refresh.
Oh, and welcome to Real Men of Gaming.
Yes, welcome everyone.
Welcome, everyone.
We have SJ.
That is me.
Welcome. We have me, Ruben, and Matt.
Yep, welcome guys.
Welcome, everyone.
So what do you guys want to have the first topic?
I think we should talk about the upcoming games of 2016.
Okay, how do you feel about that?
Why not? Alright, so I see that tomorrow is supposed to be Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
The 4th is?
Yeah, tomorrow, the 4th.
Okay, yeah, the HD one.
Yeah, Nintendo doesn't really care about Tuesday releases too much. They just release kind of on a Tuesday or a Friday.
Basically whenever they feel like it.
Pretty much. Whenever their marketing team says to.
Let's see. The Witch and the... that doesn't look that good. Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls collections coming out.
Oh, those are decent games. I played Heavy Rain. It was okay. Plot twist was kind of underwhelming.
Really?
And then yeah, at this point, spoiler alert, it was the detective the whole time. It
What a
was
big
really
surprise.
when you play it, it's just kind of on the nose there.
Yeah.
And Beyond Two Souls was decent. There's this bit where this sidetrack where she ends up on a Navajo ranch owned by Navajo Indians, modern day of course, and it's this detour that takes like 2 hours and does nothing to the overall plot.
Well, that doesn't seem fun at all.
Wow.
It was interesting. I mean, added to like the lore, it felt that game definitely felt like a season-long kind of show instead of like a movie.
It sounds... meh. If you guys are into that kind of game.
Yeah.
Well, from what I see, the next big one is The Division.
Yeah.
And that comes out the 8th.
A lot of Tom Clancy games have been good lately.
I haven't played too many since Rainbow Six.
I think Splinter Cell is like my last one.
Okay, that was a while ago.
Like there's a bit on it where it was like they advertise like this has the greatest graphics ever, and then I tried to shoot out a light bulb, but because it had that little mesh over it, it didn't blow up. So I was like, all right, well at least it's still not Metal Gear.
It's still not Metal Gear.
Well, when it comes to Metal Gear?
What's that?
I said, well, what is when it comes to Metal Gear? I mean, Metal Gear sets the standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it usually does.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Splinter Cell, it was fine, but it was interesting. It's like, because I'm not good at that kind of procedural, it's very serious stealth, that it required that independent bottleneck guys and try to take them down without being noticed, and they never work.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, Splinter Cell Blacklist had some upgrades over the first Splinter Cell and Splinter Cell Conviction. I thought Blacklist had its moments because you can choose which way to do it You can either go in there blind and shooting everything inside, or you could be stealth and you could kill in the shadows.
Killing the
Okay.
shadows.
You were actually rewarded more for killing in the shadows, but what's the fun in that?
Where'd the light go?
Where's the fun in that? That's the thing.
Killing in the shadows sucks.
Oh yeah.
And I know that was it on the 15th. I think I'm skipping ahead a bit, but on the 15th, the new UFC game comes out.
I am definitely waiting anxiously for that. Although the drawback for that is putting Mike Tyson in the game.
Oh, Mike Tyson's gonna be in it.
Yeah.
Are they gonna have any animations of him trying to kick and then stumbling over from being too top heavy?
Yeah.
Is he gonna be biting people's ears off too?
I wonder if you can make him sing like The Hangover.
Oh, if it was on like the Xbox 360, you could play that Phil Collins song as like while you're playing as him.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, that's great. Okay, that seems like it's gonna be a good game because everyone's in it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the roster's loaded. I mean, you're getting a lot of great fighters, and a lot of new knockout animations from what I watched online. But I mean, the whole notion of Mike Tyson is like putting in Bruce Lee, the first one. Now, Bruce Lee makes more sense than Mike Tyson because Bruce Lee, in a way, kind of invented MMA.
Yeah. I hope they don't make Mike Tyson overpowered in that game.
Yeah.
That
Please
they
make
need to have him balance.
Out.
Like he wasn't he was a great fighter in his time, but something for like a UFC game, it won't fit.
Yeah, it wouldn't fit for him to be the best overall fighter.
Yeah. Like you get that already in like the WWE games.
Yeah.
We don't want that in the UFC games. But then the next big one, if I could change from this one, is Hitman.
Oh yeah.
That's on the 11th, right?
Yes, that comes out the 11th. I am looking forward to that one. I am such a Hitman fan. It's not even funny.
I saw that there were two different releases for it. One on Steam for about I think $15, and that's the starter version.
Yeah, there's a starter version that you can buy right now on Steam, and I don't know if you could play it right now, but you might be able to and get ahead of it or something like that.
Or check. I have it up right here.
Yeah. It's like a prelogue or something of it.
And I think it said like the you get the first mission in Paris and first of all, freaking hate the age check when you're signed into Steam.
Yeah.
No, it won't unlock until March 11th. But you get the full access to contracts mode, escalation mode, elusive targets, and all other live content. Oh, and the prologue and Paris episode.
Okay. It sounds like a fun game. I've seen so much on it.
Well, I hope that it's more improved from Hitman Absolution. Absolution was a really, really, really good game. I hope that they've improved upon the kill techniques of it.
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't played a Hitman game yet. I got Absolution on like a bundle for Steam, but I haven't gone around to it yet.
Oh, dude, you need to play it no matter what.
No.
Yeah, you'll have fun with Absolution.
Like I can seriously say I played them all and I love them all.
Oh yeah.
The other game related, I think, to somewhat extent was like what was in the aughts. There was a game called Manhunt by Rockstar.
Oh, okay, yeah, that one.
And that was one of those games. Actually, funny enough, that one I felt like the people describing it was worse than the actual game.
Hey, that shit happens all the time.
Yeah.
What's the next big game that you guys are looking forward to?
There's actually Fallout 4 DLC going to be coming out in March.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually anxiously awaiting the Mortal Kombat download content.
It's
Oh,
out.
okay. Is it out already?
Yeah, it's out on Xbox. It was
Oh.
released 2 days ago.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
Part of the pre-release, which if you pre-ordered it, and I missed out on this, is that if you pre-ordered it, you get a costume for Cassie Cage and Cassie Cage in like a scorpion costume or something. Cosplay pack, which is called.
That's kind of interesting that you'd be able to play with like a scorpion uniform.
Yeah, it's all cosmetic and all, but it's only in the pre-order. But I assume that in like 3 months you can buy it for like $4.
Probably. They always do shit like that anyway, so.
And the
Like-
Predator, at least from the still image that they used, he kind of looks like Predator. He kind of, the alien, the xenomorph. It kind of looks like the xenomorph, a little more, but a little bit more on its 2 feet, and looks like it has a lot of teeth, like Baraka. So it looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. I'm
Yeah, check it out.
trying to see what else is coming out during this year.
Well, the usual. Mostly the sports games are going to be out for the summer, especially Madden, the next WWE offering.
April 15th, Bravely Second. It's a Japanese RPG. It plays a lot like it plays like the old Nintendo Final Fantasy games. Where it's like you have an overworld to explore and you have 4 characters that you have to play, and then they have a class system, so you can have one character be like a mage, and then you can change that character into like a fighter. But one of the gimmicks of it is you can not only chain attacks, but you can have like perks from, like, let's say a monk be used on a fighter, and all other classes can kind of cross into each other.
That sounds interesting.
I dumped like I think 80 hours into the first game because it's a sequel into the first game, and I hadn't finished the story yet.
Wow.
80 hours? Wow.
Yeah. Then again, the halfway through the story, it kind of like you kind of reach like the big bad, and then something happens where basically the reset button's pressed, and all the characters are sent back to a moment like 5 chapters before, and you have to play through it again with the knowledge that you had leading up to the big bad. So it's kind of like time travel.
We just got a funny shit in the chat right here. It said no life. And that is referring to the 80 hours played on just one thing.
No.
Well,
Just because I missed meals and I spent time on the train, even though I should have paid attention to people around me. It was maybe some hours at work. It was alright.
at work.
When I had an IT job, I used to work Sundays, and
Okay, well,
Sunday
yeah.
shift was nothing, and then a walk around, nothing, walk around, nothing, go home.
That's funny. Okay, let's see.
Sounds like Chinese water torture.
No, it was great. I got to catch up on games.
Well, yeah, why don't you do that?
Okay, I'm gonna skip a month ahead right now.
All right.
On the April 12th, I know I probably won't play it, but Dark Souls 3. That's a big
Like-
title coming out. Yeah,
Games for masochists.
that's a big one coming out for people. I know that.
Did either of you guys play any of the other Dark Souls games?
I never touched one.
That's
I
right.
think a long time ago, if it's the same Dark Souls I'm thinking of.
It's like the one where I think it's like you're at the beginning of the game. It starts off as you're a guy essentially in their underwear with a sword, and you die immediately, and then you continue the adventure after you're resurrected or something. I assume that's like the premise on. I assume that's like the premise on every single one of the Dark Souls games. What was the one that you played?
Oh, geez. I'm thinking of something that was more like a fighting game.
Well, Dark Souls kind of is like a It's kind of like a action adventure game.
Yeah.
You run around Let's go ahead.
What I played more kind of resembled something like Street Fighter.
Oh.
A Street Fighter style fighting game.
Hmm.
And it was back in the days of the Neo Geo.
Okay. King of Fighters?
Also called Dark Souls, though.
Let's see. King of Fighters. Let's say Neo Geo.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna look this up real quick.
Geo. Dark Souls. Aggressors of the Dark?
No, I think it was called
Dark Arms? Dark Souls.
That might be out.
Dark Souls 3. Let's see. Dark Souls. Nope, that's not it.
Yeah.
That's not it.
I played something with Dark in the title on Neo Geo, and all I remember was some vampire-looking dude.
Dark Stalkers?
Yes, that's
There it is. Yeah,
I see it.
Found it.
Dark Stalkers.
Dark Stalker. See? I knew it was something in the dark wheelhouse.
Okay.
Wait, this game looks familiar.
Wait. Oh, okay. It's a Capcom game, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because Morgan, the vampire chick, I think, she was in the Marvel vs. Capcom games.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, Jason. But yeah, this is the game he's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, this looks so freaking familiar to me right now.
Yeah, I used to see it in this burger joint that I went to after school when I was in high school.
Oh, okay.
See, all we had was a Pizza Hut with Metal Slug, and all my quarters.
And all your quarters.
And all your future earnings.
Yeah.
I could have invested that into Google. Nope. Metal Slug.
Yeah, had to go with the games, right?
You could have bought stock in Marvel Studios.
No, I think it was well spent quarters.
Hey, you wouldn't be where you are today if it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be putting 20s into an arcade machine.
Okay, let's see.
How about that? Okay, I figured out a scam we can do. Okay, so we open up like a super fancy arcade complex, but we make it so like everyone, all the waiting staff has like tuxedos. So it's like a jacket required place, and it's supposed to be for super rich. We'd serve caviar and high expensive alcohol drinks, and like $5 a play at the arcade machines.
$5 a play. Holy shit, dude. Oh yeah, we'll definitely make money back on that right there.
Whatever happened to great old school arcades? Now, I'm not talking about just the ones you see in Vegas. Back in the days when the malls were actually good places to go to, there used to be arcades, like in the West Side Pavilion and in the Fox Hills Mall. There used to be an arcade called Time Out. It used to be an awesome arcade. They don't make arcades anymore. That sucks.
Yeah, I used to have one over here in the Lakewood Mall, and I used to go to there all the time.
There's a... Oh, go ahead.
They closed it out and put a Sprint in there.
Sprint?
Yeah, Sprint's in there.
Horton Plaza in San Diego had an arcade, and it closed down and became a comic book store.
Well, that's a somewhat even trade.
Yeah.
Okay, that was funny.
What's up?
Corn Rocker put in my chat. Robin Thicke lookalikes, $50 a play.
Ooh, Robin. It's looking like.
Okay,
New rules.
yeah, definitely $50 a play for them.
There's what was it? Okay, there in Kickstarter a few years ago, there was ages ago, there was a documentary about an arcade that was in like a Chinatown, New York, and it was closing down. And so they got these filmmakers went there to record The Last Days, and it's called The Last Days of Chinatown Arcade, something like that. And what happened is that when it did get closed down, and then I guess someone actually rented or leased the spot, and then opened up an arcade themselves in the same location.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
The documentary has been in production for 5 years.
They haven't released it.
I eventually will be able to see it.
Do they have a release date on that?
What's that?
Do they have a release date on it?
Soon.
That's it. Soon.
But
Sounds like I Know What You Did Last Summer movie.
Right?
They do update every once in a while.
Okay.
It's not like that. Well, there's another documentary that was about high school kids in Korea, and that was supposed to be released 3 years ago. Did not happen.
Shit like that happens all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Well, documentaries also take years to make, and years to edit, and years to produce. So
You will be in your 60s when it comes out.
pretty much, and it'll be it'll close down and open, and close down and open again.
That sounds about right.
You would think that with today's technology, a lot of old school arcade games would be resurrected on these consoles. Like, what about WrestleFest or Pit Fighter? Remember those games when they were in the arcade, how awesome they were?
Yeah, you would just stand there and get blisters on your feet playing them.
Yeah.
There's that 6-player the X-Men game. But go ahead.
We're sitting amongst some of the greatest technology in the world, and they don't have the freaking patience or decency to give us the games of our youth on a home console.
It's true.
You have to go through some less legitimate means in order to find them again.
Yeah, I love WrestleFest, but I don't want to spend $300-400 buying the actual arcade and putting it in my house.
Okay, I seriously, for a game that I loved in the arcade, I would. There's Initial D. I love that game, and they keep moving them, and you can buy them online. So I'm like, I might save up money for it.
Go ahead. There's a episode of the Ben Heck Show. It's a channel on YouTube, and what they did is that he had a meme for Bubble Bobble. He had basically the board, and he made a mini cabinet around it, so that you can have a small arcade cabinet for Bubble Bobble.
That's amazing.
Bubble Bobble.
Wow.
That brings back memories.
Right? Doesn't it?
Yeah.
You can still did it on your phone.
Yeah.
The most common ones I remember on the Neo Geo, have the ones that you can switch games.
Yeah.
I remember it was Bubble Bobble, Metal Slug, Soccer Game, and Fight Game. I remember seeing that rotation a lot.
Who remembers when the gold Neo Geo used to be $600?
Dude, that thing was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like a system nowadays is less, but not much less.
Yeah.
When I bought the PS4, it was $500.
Yeah. You have to search far and wide to get it for under $300.
Oh yeah.
I just got to consider inflation for the old system, how much it cost then versus it would have cost now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Imagine.
Corn Rocker just sent me a picture of an arcade machine that I guess she's at the laundromat.
Mm-hmm.
And it has the Bubble game. It has another one, it's Metal Slug 2.
Yeah.
1945 plus on it.
Oh, that's cool. 1945 is the go ahead.
There's a Street Fighter 3 and a second Impact one too.
All right, so the 1942 is like one of the is like a shoot 'em up plane game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like so you switch out soccer for that game, and you got pretty much the same ones I grew up with.
Oh yeah, dude, those are like the best ones.
Yeah.
The Pizza Hut over here when I was younger had those, and I used to sit there all the time playing them. That was like
Place
way back then.
the place where we have pizza parties and birthday parties. One of the only reasons why we went to this particular Pizza Hut was for the Metal Slug and the Neo Geo there.
Of course, of course.
Which, funny enough, the Xbox 360 releases of the Metal Slug games are backwards compatible with the Xbox One.
Really?
Yep.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's on the backwards compatibility list.
Well, they better release it soon.
No, they did.
It's released actually?
Yeah, so if you
Okay.
were to buy, you can buy the Metal Slug essentially for the Xbox One.
I might do that. Okay. Well, this was going to be a short podcast today because SJ has to do something. So, we got 5 minutes left, you guys.
Well,
Okay.
I got something to ask. Did you guys watch the Ghostbusters trailer?
No, I have not yet.
Did. It looks funny.
It looks funny.
Yeah.
I totally
Yeah.
want to see it.
Yeah, same here. A lot of people are shitting on it,
Really?
Of course.
saying like, something along the lines of like it's not funny, or yeah, it's essentially just the standard stuff like we don't need another reboot. It's not funny. Why, ladies? Standard things for that movie.
Let's see.
Well, for the reboot aspect of it, I get it. But
I do
if
too.
you're complaining about an all-female cast for crying out loud, grow up.
Okay, this one, 8 hours ago.
I was gonna send you guys a message to check it out beforehand, but I ended up getting stuck playing Halo 5.
Well, this is a good way, like, the stream can see what we're talking about then. Oh, it doesn't seem too bad right now.
New York establishing shot. Oh, by the way, it's not a sequel. It's just they're using the original one kind of like to market this new one.
Peaceful.
Okay, the ghost CGI looks really
Erin
cool.
Gilbert, Doctor of Particle Physics.
Oh, I forgot. I'm watching your stream, so like the audio is ahead like by 30 seconds.
Very hard to watch.
Oh yeah.
We have dedicated our whole lives to studying the
Yeah, because the
paranormal.
stream has
Now
like
we're
a
studying
5-second
Johnny
delay.
City.
Oh, yeah, and then it has to be sent to space and back and whatnot.
Holtzman, you're a brilliant engineer. Aaron, no one's better at quantum physics than you.
I never understood
provide
why a
real
signal has to be
services.
sent to space.
I don't know.
I'm joining the club. You guys are really smart about this science stuff, but I know New York.
It's one of those
and I can
why is
borrow
the sky
from my
blue
uncle.
questions.
A hearse?
It's a Cadillac.
Cadillac.
Let's go.
I know people complaining that it's stereotype black people jokes.
Someone is creating a device that amplifies paranormal.
Okay, I don't want to sound racist, but sometimes those are funny.
Who can stop it?
We all have different senses of humor.
Yeah.
Some people get really offended by certain ones.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Look, as long as she's not like just that note,
There's a bigger picture at hand here.
which I doubt
These
it will
ghosts
be.
can
As long as she's
possess
just
the
not,
human form.
I'm the stereotypical black woman character, it should be fine.
Yeah.
It's a trailer. You're supposed to hit you're supposed to get people who are not going to be interested in it, so use cheap jokes.
Exactly.
Sell the movie.
The power of Patty compels you. Okay, this is going to be up for discussion a lot now.
No.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't look too bad from what I just saw.
No. The CGI isn't too bad. The jokes they show in the trailer aren't too bad. As long as those are not just the only jokes, it should be good.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you guys want to end it there.
Sure, why not?
Okay, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. We will do this a lot more. If
God,
you
I
want...
hope yes.
Okay, if you want more of this, hit the follow button. If you enjoyed, just give it a like. It will be up on YouTube later today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you next time.
See ya.
See it.